Okay, let's start. I'm at 100 on puzzle streak, so let's continue that. But I have some technical issues with mouse. And now we can begin. Okay, I think this is okay now. What do we do here? White wants to put his king closer to my pawns. So logical move is king e5 to get the tempo and then get to c3 before he gets to d2. Because I think once he gets to d2, my king cannot help these pawns. Anuk, hello. Long time no see. So we have to look at this, but then b3 works. And if you take, there's b2 and there's nothing to do to stop this pawn. So I'd go for king e5 and get my king to all the way to b2, and then to start pushing c3, b3, and then c2. Oh. Zavadianet, hello. You slept for 5 consecutive days. Wow. Were you okay, or what happened? Maybe b3 now. Not maybe, definitely b3. He cannot take on b5, so I think it's good. b3. Of course, always. Let's go b3. Okay. Check. If he goes here, I go here. I'm not a huge fan of this. So king d6. I mean, if king e8, there's queen b8 and then capture. By the way, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, don't be confused about me answering to something that doesn't exist on YouTube. Check here, queen d6, rook c7, and then queen d8, rook d7, queen f6, king c5, but I cannot find the way. Queen c3. Queen c3. I think it has to be a check first move. But after that, Queen b8, Rook c7, Queen d8, Rook d7, Queen f6, King c5. I'm a bit confused. Oh, in the end I have Queen c3, King b6, Queen to g3, attacking both rooks. So that's it. Let's make a mistake. Yes, let's go. Steven, hello. Are you ready for the tournament? Not the most encouraging answer, but it's good enough. I would love maybe g4, knight g5 and knight f3 to just squeeze white from any space, but or g4, knight d2, alternative option. If knight d2, g4. But does he have g4? Fg? Yeah, so your knight d2 is good. But there's rook d... rook d1 doesn't exist, so... Yeah, knight d2 is looking pretty promising. Knight d2 with g4 next. Because on g4 there's f3, and that's what I didn't like. So knight d2. Zavalian, it's England or Spain? Knight d2 and then g4. It should be okay. Knight d2 and then something. Oh. Well. Take it. g4. F-G, and then I don't have rook h2, my queen hangs, my rook hangs, so no choice. Take on f4, queen f4. This should be easy, right? Aha, there's bishop f4, rook takes d4. But then I guess... you go bishop g5? No. Wait a sec. Bishop f4, rook d4. Aha, you go hg maybe. Or simply bishop g5 and then... Not really. Oh, but I could start with hg. Start with this. And when he takes back, then to take on f4. Because now it's different. Rook takes d4, rook g5. And then if you take with the queen, bishop takes, and my queen is defended by the pawn. So if you keep structure as it is, then g5 doesn't hang. So I think you should just include hg. If knight d3, ef6 is check, and then you take on d3. Could be. Could be that. Sorry for the aggressive close-up. But I think that's it. This... If queen g6, I have gh6, knight d3, rook g6, king f7/h7, check on g7 and then take it. Is that it? If hg and then queen d4, there's gh6. And if king h8, then you exchange bishop d2, bishop b2, and then you pin a rook and the king. What do you say, guys? hg, Okay, let's go for it. No one answers, so let's take it and take on f4. And then take on g5. Because if I take with the bishop, rook d3. Bishop f6, rook g3. Paul, hello. So I'm on my own. I don't like it. Rook g5. Wait, rook g5, king f8, and then maybe bishop e5, queen h6, queen h3. Rook h4, bishop g7. Yeah, let's go for rook g5. And now, what did I say? Bishop e5, I said. Is there something else to play? Queen a3 might work. But I find it a bit... Oh, bishop e5, queen, rook h4. That's no good. Maybe check on a3 to buy some time and then go g3 or just move the bishop away to e3. Wow, I almost blundered my rook. Bishop e5, rook h4, and then... Sorry chat, streak is over. So I think we go for queen a3, king f7, and then bishop e3. But still, there's some disturbance here. Rook d1, king h2, queen h6. Interesting position. Queen a3, king f7, and then... Well, if you go bishop e3 and concede a few checks, that's not the end of the world. You get to g3 eventually, you're safe from any further checks. So it might be correct. Huh. I don't know. Shake it off, hello. Let's go queen a3. I cannot look. Ah, excellent. This has to be queen f3, but let's see why. Queen f3 takes and then gf, not ef, because we need to activate this king as soon as possible, and with ef king f1, king g5, king e1, here, there. He gets to c3 and he might be the one who is playing for a win. So if we do this, the king gets to g4, unless you go king h3, but then I can go king g5, wait for you to spend tempi with king f5, king g5, and then it will be okay. So queen f3, take with the pawn, and then king g4. And once you go king e1, I push e3. You take it, I take. Let's say king f1 to stop king g2, and then I push. He pushes this, I take. Oh, but this is not. No. It has to be different. Here, there. Takes here king f1, and then a move such as a5 should work. To simply put white in Zugzwang. If he goes when he goes king g1, f2, king f1, king f3, push, take, and then go to d3 to collect the b3 pawn. Hello, Jason from Bali. How are you doing? But I think we have to stop it immediately, because once he gets to e3, it's gonna be very bad for us, because white's gonna use the g pawn to capture our e pawn, and then he's in our territory. So we gotta go for this, and then push e3, because now it's now or never. If we allow him to get to e3 with the king, he's gonna win the game. So e3 now, and then take. Oh, what is that? What is that? Takes, h2, takes, king h2, and then something clever. Maybe knight d6, e d6, and then b6. Am I quick enough? I have to check. My high score is 143 officially. So I'm getting there. Maybe I need when I take and push, he takes twice on h2, I take on d6, e d6, and then b5 maybe. But wait, king g3, b4. Oh yeah, he's not on time. The only thing I have to worry is potentially him getting to e6 in time. So let's say rook g1, king g1, h2, takes, knight to d6, e d6, b5, ab6, a5, king g3. But how is he getting in time here? a4, f5, takes king f4, a3, king e5. Oh, he's getting in time. Don't worry about it. So I guess we need some alternative option. Like maybe taking on c3. Taking on c3 and then move back, push the pawn, take on c7. But I think it starts with rook g1, nevertheless. And you don't have options, you have to go h2, because he blocks you otherwise. There's no way around it. h2, and now take it. And now I looked at this move, but it didn't look great. b5, ab6, en passant, a5, king g3, a4, f5, takes here, a3, king here, and a2, king e6, and he's gonna push d7, so that's not the solution. I think just take on c3 and even go after one of these two pawns. Oh, yeah, but now I can take and go knight e4 back once he pushes his e-pawn. That's what I saw. e6, knight e4, and then bishop has to choose. Oh no, sorry, knight b5, not knight e4. Knight e4 would be lost, I guess. Because, well, not lost, but it's simpler to just attack the pawn on c7. So, yeah, take it, and then knight b5 next. Capture on c7 and have a couple of passed pawns. Boom. That's it. Only 37 more. What is that? Walk in a park. Queen e4. Queen e4, and then what do? If hg, then you get checkmated on h7. If you move f5, that's also not good. Queen e6, king h8, queen g6, with inevitable checkmate on h7. So it looks like this is gonna be it. Only thing I see is maybe moving the rook away from f8 to simply make space for the king. But yeah, even rook h6, yeah, thank you. Yes. Well, I guess on... there's rook h6, threatening rook h8. That's a very cool one. Queen e4, rook fd8, rook h6. Yeah, this is amazing. Queen e4. Yeah, let's go for it. Rook h6, and there's no defense against that. Rook h6. If king f8, well, then I could probably just go queen g4. Excellent. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, let's just see. I had one variation in mind there, but so if king f8, queen g4, rook d2. But I guess you still take on d2, take it back. And you're okay with this position because you're 3 pawns up. I believe so. It's not a checkmate, but it's gonna work. And yeah, this one is also pretty nice. Bishop h6, knight h7, and this one. So, what's the next one? Oh, the first move is so puzzling. Queen e5. But the second one might be a tricky one. Queen f6, and if let's say king g2, then queen c6. Trade a queen for a rook, but then eliminate d7 in the end. But then, what happens if... Aha, maybe if you go on my queen f6, if you go king g1, then rook f8 works. So this one, king g1, rook f8. And in case of f4, queen e7 maybe. But also, what's wrong with queen e7? Like, queen e7? Maybe there's knight e6. Oh, there's that. Knight d6. I'll be damned. So yeah, queen here, knight d6. take here, and now we have to find a good sequence of checks. Aha, now when the king is exposed, maybe we can... No, it's not that simple, wait. Queen f6, knight d6, takes here. Yeah, this one is definitely a problem if you allow this. Because there's also knight b7 in the end, so that isn't good. But this one looks a bit more promising because you weaken the king, and now we can work with that. But can we actually work with that? Yeah. There are always these annoying forks that haunt us. Queen f6, knight d6. Check. Well, perpetual is always there, so it's not tragic. Queen f6, knight d6. Daniel, hello. What's the problem? Hehehe. Ah, you see what's the point. Rook g8 in the end, I think. So queen f6, knight d6, and then rook g8, right? I mean, you take on f2 first. Oh, no. I'm hallucinating, wait a second. No, it could be, actually. But hardly. No, it cannot be that. Queen f6, knight d6. Rook g8. But then d8 queen, that's a problem. Take here. And then I have to make a perpetual. So What are we gonna do about it? Maybe it's this, knight d6 and king g8. And now we have to follow it up with knight b7. Takes here. And now something brilliant. Something brilliant. But I'm not that guy. Check here. Because even if I manage to capture this knight on b7, he's gonna take. When I get to f7, he goes there and there's no help. Oh, what do you say about... this is maybe too much, but maybe it could work. Queen b8, as you said. But then knight d6 might be a good solution too. But still, I go... Oh, freaking hell. He goes knight d6 and then knight c8 threatens as well. I thought b5 to make a passed pawn, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Queen f6, knight d6. But then maybe b5. Oh, but this is no, this is nonsense. Nonsense. Queen f6, knight d6 takes here. I got no clue. The candidates are Queen e7, Queen f6, Queen f6, Queen f6, knight d6, King g8. So Queen f6, this one. Freaking hell. Yeah. This, that. So Queen f6 looks like the most, and then capture on f2. But I don't see a follow-up. King h1. Oh, could it be that... Queen f6, knight e6, takes here. Queen f2 and queen b6. But then you take and knight f7. King g1, queen f8, knight e6, king g8. Yeah, but what happens on this? Do you go for rook g8 or rook g8, knight b7? Oh, but then you give zigzag checks and then take on d7. Yeah, this is easier than I thought. So yeah, queen f6, knight d6, rook g8. I was worried about... no, sorry. Queen f2. No, wait. I'm blind. No, my queen is both on f6 and f2, but it doesn't work that way. So this, that, take on f2. Aha, yeah, take on f2, queen b6, knight f7. Oh, but there's rook d8. Rook d8 is bad. Yeah, I saw this kick tournament. When is it? Oof. Queen f6, knight d6. Take. King h1. I don't see. And what if it's a draw puzzle? Okay, let's just go queen f7. I think it's queen f6. I don't see a win there. Maybe it's just to save a game. So take queen f6 and then let's see what's the win. There is a win, but king g8 only move. Ah, okay, king f8 and then get to e7. Yeah, that's much simpler than I expected. And then the pawn is not useful. Plus knight on b7 will be vulnerable, so here's that. Yeah, this is much needed. Oh. Uh-oh. Queen e7 check. King g8. And the final blow. The final blow. Queen e6. Rook f7, then fg, and win by pinning. Winning by pinning. Queen e7, king g8, queen e6, and now if queen f7, there's queen c8 with rook e8. So you gotta go here. If he goes with the rook back, then I take on g3, and that should be winning somehow. Well, not very simple, but oh, but wait, rook f7, I can give a check and then take a queen. Yeah. Queen on h5 hangs. So queen e6. Is that right? Yeah. This, that. So what I missed at first was that after rook f7 I could go simply queen e8 check, forcing this and then to win the queen. Okay. What's up with this move? If you try f4, then well, I guess you go king h5. You don't back down, and then this rook will drop. If rook f6, king h5, and then f4, then rook g2, and you pick up this one. But I think you need to stop king from escaping to f4. Plus, there are also these uncomfortable checks on h4, g4, which have to be addressed. So g5 does both. Stops king f4 and stops these very annoying checks. So g5, threatening rook g2, rook h2, and the other rook getting to g2. And I believe that's how you do it. In case of f4, I said king h5. Yeah, when's the tournament? When does the tournament begin? This Hikaru's... how's it called? Sabatlon or... Marathon? Yeah, but when? Today or... Kicathlon, yeah. I can't do it today. And what's the format like? Multi-purpose move. Those are the best. G5. Check your 64. Hello. The party is here. No. Your chess puzzles, right? Players will have the opportunity to compete in 3 arena tournaments, each 1 hour long. Blitz, fish a random bullet. Players will vary, blah, blah, blah. Ugh. You don't have to learn Serbian. No need for that. Too much effort. So now king h5, I told. Will this be enough? I mean, what else can I do? King h5 and then... oh, I might even answer, let's say, on his fg with f5. Although that's a bit stupid. He's gonna... Adrowski, no. No. King h5. And then this one. But wait. Yeah, I take this rook. This, king f3, here, gf6. Well, I hope it doesn't get promoted. I pray. Prage. Yes. Let's mix it up. Russian, Serbian, English, Spanish. Why does your mod write in a language we can't possibly understand? Doesn't give, right? Or... But yeah, try to minimize non-English interaction. Yes. Aprenderlo todo. Ali to kada čujem, to naježim se. Okay, from now on, no non-English conversation. King c2, f4, takes, bishop c7, king d4, bishop f4, king f5. Yeah, king d4, bishop f4, king f5. What's king c5? Bishop b8, king e6, f4. Yeah, that looks pretty good. King c2, and then you force him to not. Do not get bishop d1. Bishop d1 would be annoying. Yes, Daniel. But really, I'm serious. King c2. So, what do we do here? King c2. g4. Ouch. G4, and then I think I cannot really afford to take it. I think it's capture. It's pushing f4 and then go back to c7, promote. And then once I push my pawn to f3, my bishop takes care of g pawn. And that's the end. Because if I take and he takes, this g5 pawn will eventually be captured, because bishop is busy with the c pawn and there's nothing to defend g pawn. So the g pawn will fall anyways, but I have to save one pawn. Aha, so you think it should be bishop b8, not bishop c7. Interesting. Bishop b8. But I don't really see a difference. Ah, yeah, there's a difference. Because you can get to d8. To defend g5 pawn anyways. Yeah. Bishop c7 to get to d8. And only when he forces you, then you... Like, once he gives up the pawn, then he can take the g5 pawn. I think that's correct. So king e4, if bishop b8, you take it, and then I think the bishop is a bit stupid on b8. Because there's still c pawn, and you might lose this game actually. I'm not sure about losing, but I think it's bishop c7. I think it's that. Okay. And if he goes here, bishop d8. I'm gonna get here, push f3, and then this bishop takes care of the pawn. There's time. Wait, so... Aha, you mean here. King f5. Yeah, f3, and then bishop gets to c3. Okay. Check, and then rook e7. Or check here. I guess you go rook e7 and then knight to g6, but... And there's no knight e5 because of bishop e6 and capturing this. Bishop f5, rook e7. Yeah, it looks like an easy choice, because what else can you do? d7 hangs. To me it seems like I don't really have enough to support it like this. I could go g6, f5 and slowly get my king in, dislodging bishop from e6, and that simply isn't the solution. Or, you know, just simply play something like f5. Or, like I said, g6, f5 and get the king to f6. It looks very simple, but I don't know. Let's see, what... bishop f5, king h8, knight g6, king g8, bishop e6, rook f... Huh. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Rook e7. I mean, knight g6. You can now take and be fine. So we gotta take this. Rook e7. If g5, then bishop h7, knight g6. Okay. Next, rook c6. Easy puzzle. Yeah, knight f6 or rook d6. Dual threat. So, what do we have? Rook c6, knight c5. Oh, knight f5, knight e7. Or knight f5 immediately. Oh, but then what? Take. I wouldn't do it so easily. I think it would just release black from any pressure, because in the end he does have 3 versus 1. So why not do this? His queen is here really stuck. Rook f8, rook d6, and then you take on e6. Seems good. No, I'm answering someone on Twitch chat. I'm not... because I'm also on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Sorry for confusion. Rook c6. Here it's YouTube, here it's Twitch. So yeah, I'd go for this. But to be honest, I didn't even see immediately knight f5 that it works. But I'd go for this. And now rook d6. Alexandra Botox. Hello. Oh, there are still ads. Good. I think it turned them off, but I guess they showed up. We gotta take this rook. We gotta take this rook. ASAP. Take this rook because bishop f3 doesn't work due to queen f5. So we take knight h4. I cannot go to h7 because of some weird stuff. King f7, queen f5, king e7, knight g6, king e8. No, king d8. And then you escape it, I guess. Somehow. But yeah, the first move is clear. Since f5 hangs and I don't really have other options. He's gonna go queen h5 and I can just sit and wait, so go back. And now if I go here, there's queen e6, so I have to go to e7. Because on e8, queen e6, king f8, knight g6 mate. So it's an easy choice here. Easy choice, but wait. Huh. Yeah, this one. Doesn't let you sub. That's a different problem. Rook d6. I guess it's rook g1, king h2, double on the g file, and then rook g2, rook h1. And it's very slow, but it does work. You don't have time to pick up my f3 pawn because I'm gonna first double and then you have to go king h2. Or I mean rook a3 and sacrifice something, but it doesn't make much sense. Rook g1, king h2, rook g4. Yep. We'll see if I missed something. Oh, it breaks my heart. Daka, hello. Welcome to my humble stream. Take on c5, for sure, no doubt about it, because d5 hangs. But no, we go to e8. Because if we go here, we get stuck. c6, finito. King e8. I'm just kidding. Could be e6, but then his king gets quick. I don't like that. Now d4, then he just plays king f2 and I'm just losing time. Although, wait. Here, king f2, king d7, king e3, here, e6. Doesn't matter how fast it is, we will have c6 and b5 for the king. Yeah, but he's gonna get to b4, right? And I'm losing tempi with... But I'm not really losing tempi, wait. Wait a second. So... e6, king f3, king e7... Oh yeah, he's not that fast. So what am I talking about? Wait. e6, king f3, king e7, king e3, king d7, yeah. Should be fine. Yeah, on this I think he does have e6. And now it's a different matter. King d4, and now I'm in Zugzwang. Because whatever I do, if I go g5, then he creates a passed pawn. And if I go h5 first, then he goes h4 and I'm to move and I'm effed. So yeah, e6. e6 it is. Jobava London, I guess. Or not. No. Just London. Very aggressive. Well, now we take on h4, go bishop e4. Easy. Easy puzz. So the point is maybe to trap the knight on d7 in the end. So let's say we go here, king d2, bishop e4, knight d7, bishop h1, bishop d6, cd6, and then this one doesn't have space, but... Or maybe... Oh no, there's bishop b5, but then king e7 and then a6, b5. Yeah, if I begin with this move, then he has rook g1, bishop g3, so... This, and... Bishop e4. Although there's knight to f3, but then no, queen f2 is there. Queen f2. And the point is bishop e2, bishop f3, and it's all good. No, but also if knight e7, I can take on h2. That's also very good. Oh yeah, that's a bummer. Bishop e5 check and shocking. Bishop e4. What do you say? 5 days till Serbia Open. No, it starts tomorrow. I'm not nervous, no. I will be. No, I said 12th. Bishop e4, knight e7, bishop h1. Well, maybe king e7 just to avoid that. Yeah. $117. What to blame? I mean, what else to blame? I think Sandbucket brainwashed you, but let's talk about that later. Rook f5, knight f6, hg. Well, It's an option. But also bishop d6 looks great. Everything looks great. Rook f5, king e8. Bishop d6. Rook h4. Well, we'll see. We will see if it affects my tournament. Then we'll know which fault it is. Whose fault it is. Hello, master. Hello. Hello, man. Yeah, I think if he manages to defend his f5, he's gonna be okay. So maybe first rook f5 and then bishop d6. So you're suggesting me to pull up my phone and show them? That's against the rules. Pull out my phone. You're a bad influence, Daka. Rook f5, knight f6, bishop d6, takes. Yeah, somehow it has to be checkmate. We can go with that. No need to calculate that stuff, or HG. Please. Maybe we just take on g5, take on f6, and how could it be wrong? Maybe he has this move. Rook b4 or d5. D5. So maybe it is bishop d6, god damn it. And then when he exchanges, then to take hg. Forever. It would last forever. So why is it bishop d6? I don't like d5. So I'd go for bishop d6 and then takes, but there's nothing conclusive here. Rook a7 maybe works, but then still hg. Huh. Queen d5. I don't know, something feels off, like a bishop b4. But I guess bishop d6 now works. HG, rook b4. What do you do? If queen takes, queen f5, this one, it feels a bit off, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I have given up too much material there. Unless somehow the king gets in some trouble, but also so is white's. I don't know. It's quite tricky. So I'm gonna listen to my gut, but my gut doesn't always have the answers. Bishop d6 threatens... Wait, what? Which position? If you go g6, then rook f6. And that's easy. Very easy. So, we take. Exactly. Rook f6. Pinning and winning. So, bishop d6. g6. Now this one hangs. Ah, okay. Why not take with the rook after first after AB? Yeah, after HG, rook b4 is a problem maybe. So I would like to go rather for something like this. But still, I'm not fully convinced. Like take, rook a7, what happens then? Do I have something like HG now, or do I sacrifice? I don't see it as well. But maybe on rook a7 there's queen d4 check. Oh no, not that. Queen d3. But still, I'm not fully convinced. After rook a7, hg. Ah, and you're defending against rook h1. That's nice. Okay, let's go for it. Nope, hg. Rook b4. Rook f6. Well, I'll be damned. Oh yeah, it makes sense. And then d6 hangs. Well, that was it. I think that's it. No, let's do one more. So bishop d6, what's wrong with this one? Bishop d6 takes, and now only move rook h4. Okay. Oh, this is by some miracle not losing. Damn. King g8, queen d5. Yeah, not a miracle. Queen d5, king h8, queen e5. Oh, this is mate. King h7 is better. Rook c6. So, rook h4, why not queen d5? Check. And check. Yeah, this was a bit too harsh. And wait, if you go to e3, rook a3, huh? Or queen c3. Yeah. Very tough one. But it's okay. I'm not really concerned about this. But yeah, I was looking at this, which is a bit concerning. I should have seen this one. Oh no, I haven't heard. I only heard that he won't play in Zagreb, but I don't know what family issue it is. Oh, that's what you... Yeah, I never listen, especially after the sand bucket stuff. Let's get fast here. So, knight of 7 and then something. Well, even earlier, let's be honest. Take that and then... Well, I can go here. Bishop f5 exists. This. Rook h3. This one. Here maybe. And then take the pawn. I guess unpin and then take a bishop. Why is your nickname like this then? If you hate dogs. This. Oh, that's the catch. I should have guessed, but I'm an optimist. Oh, yeah, maybe he's a psychopath. Wow. But you're not banned, of course. 96, 94. Your feelings are hurt. No, don't feel bad. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. This bishop b2, I guess. It's nothing personal, it's just the way I am. Knight c4. What? Take b5, 96. I guess it works. Why not this immediately? Oh, this drops. Well, too bad. Nah. It can get much worse. Take and take on f4. No, I'm not gonna do it. Bishop f6, rook e1, queen e1, gf6, rook g3. Okay. Free rook, why not? This one. Knight rook e6, king d7. Take a bishop. Oh, what? Ah, it's check. Didn't see it. Takes rook e1. Pawn endgames. Oh gosh. a5. King c6, king d4, king d7, king c5, king c7, h4. Yeah. Rook b4. 2 pawns up. Not bad. Rook takes rook and queen f5. Oh, good question. I don't remember the position to answer that immediately, so takes. Ah, there's queen d3 and knight c6, maybe. Oh yeah, queen b. No, not because of that. Although, yeah, kind of. But I take on b4, bishop g7, rook e8. No, I think it's because of this. So takes here, there, take on c6 and you're fine. Because if you go to b2, then I take here and go rook e8, and it should be okay. Like, if bishop h6, bishop c3, and it's a game. It's a poor game for white. Oh, okay. Well, depends how you think about the puzzle. Like, if you just turn off your brain and say these first 40-50 puzzles are gonna be just capture, capture, check, it's gonna be less of overthinking. Do you want to do a puzzle racer with viewers? Yeah. Yeah, after I finish this one. Which is gonna take maybe. But I'm trying to get as fast as possible to the juicy stuff. Take. Maybe take, no. Rook b3 looks good. But then you take on e2 and I don't know. I'm not sure what happens there. But I guess white is fine because he's gonna get bishop b3 in the end. Rook b3. Yeah, I guess so. Wait. Do I go for this one, but then queen e8? No, that's bad. Piece down. So bishop b5. Let's go for this. And now, which endgame do I pick? Do I pick? Well, I don't have much choice, do I? Bishop takes and then rook c7, bishop b3, and I don't know, maybe some rook c7 first. But I can transpose. I mean, I don't transpose, but it's this. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. This one takes here, king f7, knight c8, king here, c7, king d7, knight d6, king c7, knight e8, and then pick up this bishop. I think that's correct. No matter how chaotic it looks, I think it's correct. Check on f6 and then there's nothing. Bishop f4, but then I exchange queens and I'm completely winning with 3 pawns up. Alright, bishop h6. This one. Take. What the heck? Oh, this one. But I guess we go rook a3, rook c3, and then rook a3, c2, rook c3. Go with the king to d2, and We beat him like it's nothing. All right. Taken h7, what's that? Queen e5. Rook b4, queen c3, d4, and then take it. Once the queen is off the diagonal, we can take on g5. Hey, I am sorry for... I was a little bit distracted. Well, juicy pawn endings from maybe 80, 90. We'll see. I'm not familiar with the topic. What is the best rating to meet women? 2650. So this, wait, queen g7 and then bishop g5. I guess it is that. Although I have to worry about bishop e4. Hello, QW. Who wants some crazy puzzles? Skip me. Don't. Don't even. Maybe now queen takes and then take. To stop bishop e4, basically. Because if I take, he has bishop e4 and then I have to give up my queen. No. So, queen f7 first. And then take. Right? King is on d7, so... Oh no, my queen. Yeah, so queen f7 and then we take a rook. So, what do we have here? Rook f7. Yeah. Oh, this one seems very loose. King g2. Oh, but then my knight hangs. Knight e5. Knight b5. Knight b5. I don't see a fork. Damn. Damn. Maybe it's bishop b3 in the end, like knight h6. Go here, bishop c5, king g7. Take. And bishop e3. Or knight g4 maybe. Who knows? I think once I take the queen, it's over. The puzzle is over. It's not prolonged. Queen e1, king c2, rook e2, king b3, queen b1, and something. What do I have in the end? Do I have king a4? Yeah, I guess he gives up rook a2 and then it's over. King d3, queen e5 and then pick it up. Queen e5, rook b2. Okay, let's take a look at this torturous puzzle. Let's take a look at it. Oh, but I don't know if the engine's gonna be. Wait a second. Oh, this is gonna be so tricky. But let's. So where do I go? Like starting position, analysis board. Where do I click? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so disable the engine. Now I hope it's not spoiling it. So it's black, but it's white to move. White to move and win. So a7, g2. Aha, so it's maybe a7, rook d3, rook d8. When the king takes on d8, then it goes g2 and he kind of stops you from promoting the h-pawn. That's my guess. So a7, rook d3. King c7, rook d8. Well, king d8, g2. Nah. I don't know, let's keep it for some other time. Three. It looks too impossible to solve. Queen e5, I guess, here. And then I think you just take on b2 and takes king g. Ah. Oh yeah, he has check on e1. I was too quick. All right, let's do the racer. Oh, but I cannot send the link on YouTube. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Now I have to fix things here. Or maybe just do this. It almost works. Okay, no me until the end of the stream, so just the board. Does anyone else want to play? Morzik. Okay, let's start with this and then we can get more. All right, start the race. Yes, I know I'm painfully slow, but I cannot help it. What? Bishop d3, huh? Take it and take. Oh, there's too many knights here to know what's happening. Wait. Oh, this line I didn't expect. 73. Who won? Oh, I can't even check. Wait a second. Honeymoon Bali. Let's do the new one. No, but there's no disrespect, Daka. Now you're on Twitch. People know I'm harsh. Okay, still 4. Did I really take reputation? Just going from bad to worse. Never-ending loop. I didn't mean gloop, just a never-ending loop. To not make it worse, as you wished. Oh, it's a check. Shoot. Oops. No, no. Third place now. I'm getting worse. Yeah, show me the answer. You see why I'm not dual streaming so often? Because I have to bully people which I'm not focused on more. Like, I see Twitch on the same monitor as I'm playing, so these guys from YouTube I have to bully, and it's not nice. I can be merciless. Yeah, I guess you're right. For the first time today. No, for the second time today. So, this is the puzzle. Oh, now I have to change the... Well, it's okay, actually. Okay, I can live with that. What's the solution? Ah, so now... Nothing. So, it's A7? Yeah, it's gonna be A7. A7, rook d3, and then king c7. Oh, really? Right, how do you... What do you do if you don't do that? H8 queen? H8 queen takes, but then still... What am I doing? King e7? But still I don't get it. What's the big deal? Oh. Aha, so the point is that you don't go with rook d8 here. You go rook c3. King b7. King h7. Aha, you force him here to be stupid, I guess. Do not give a check. So when he's doing this and king e7, check, king f7. Oh, but no, wait. No, king. Yeah, rook e5 is there. No, I guess you gotta go king e7, right? a7, rook d3. Yeah, that was stupid for me. This, rook e3. King f7, then you take it. And then go back. Because this is cleared now. This here. Now there's no f3 pawn, so it's a good version. King b7, g2. Check here. Queen a7. And if rook c1, then well, I guess you go king a6. King a6. King g6. Queen b6. How do you... Oh no, yeah. I wanted to skewer, but rook defends it. After rook c1, I gotta find a move. Is it a6? No. Ah, yeah, you give checks all the way. Yeah. Daka, hello on YouTube. Hello. I will take it easy now. King a8, king g6. So maybe it's king a8 to release this square, to have more options. Because if you're able to escape to h5, which you wouldn't be, because I have queen e2 and queen g4. Let's say you escape. Oh, but then wait. Yeah, this is okay. You have to go to g6. You have to go to g6 and now check on a6 to have e2 at disposal. here, and now h4, yeah. If you take it, then h6 hangs along with the rook. And if king h5, then queen e2, g2 hangs, king f4 skewer. If king g4, then queen e2. And then queen e3, take it, and I have a passed pawn. Yeah, I solved it with moving the pieces. Nice. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is the right time. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you, well, I might not see you for a while because I'm playing tournament from tomorrow until 21st. And that's it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna see you next time, but wish me luck, and I'll see you soon. In 10 days, maybe. Bye.